Ladies and gentlemen, what do we do? We back with another Seibel Shoots. I know you guys can hear that echo. I apologize. Uh, but yo, we back. It's your boy CJ with our very special friend to the show, Tro. What's up, brother?
What is up?
I missed the perfect opportunity to say, Tro, what is up, bro? But yo, like I said, we here, we back. I'm back from vacation. I just got back from a 4-day cruise. I got back, I guess, uh, a week ago Friday. So yeah, I've been back for a bit. Um, and I was just going to talk about my first split second year, but I went with my mom and dad. We went to the Bahamas, which was really fun. Um, we went on a cruise, um, and that cruise was fantastic. The people on the ship were fantastic. I loved them. They were great people. Everybody on that cruise, shout out to you. Shout out to all the employees as well, because you know when you go through the airport, you have the security people, and they're just like, "Come on, bring it in, keep moving." When we were boarding the ship, all the people were like, "Hi, welcome to Feeding the Seas, welcome aboard." They had a smile on their face. They were happy. It was awesome, and the employees were very friendly, super nice, uh, and the chefs, the people that the waiters with them were really cool. I'm a very picky eater, and so they actually remembered my order quite a bit, which is cool. I'm not picky eater, by the way, where I just get I want a burger plain, I want fries with no salt, I want my soda with no ice. I'm very picky. Are you like that too?
Yeah, I mean, as long as they have, as long as they have some type of chicken, I'm pretty fine with whatever.
My dog loves chicken. He does. Yeah. Are you a fan? Have you ever had a sweet and sour
Not sure.
sweet? It's like a sweet and sour chicken is like a Chinese food type deal. And it's chicken basically, but it's in this sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
love
so.
it. I like it whenever I go to Chinese food. And udon noodles are also really good too. I love udon noodles. Didn't have Chinese food on our cruise. Um, but so we get on board, and we had early boarding because for everybody else who didn't have the key or whatever, um, boarding was at 3:30, right? And for us, since we had early boarding, we got to go at 1, so we got to avoid all those long ass lines, which is really nice. Um, and we so we get on board. Oh, and by the way, also since we had the key, they took our bags to the room for us, so we didn't have to carry crap around and all that stuff. So we got on board, and we actually had time to walk around the ship a little bit and just look around. And the first place that we went to was a bar at the casino because we had to get a couple of drinks. We were thirsty, so we got a couple of drinks. Um, and then we hung out some more. Then we went to lunch, and that day was actually very kind of chill day because it was like you're bored and then you take off type deal. And and we also had the drink package, which really helped because we drank a lot on the cruise. So the drink package, you don't have to pay extra. You don't have to pay 12, $14 a drink because it's already paid for, whatever. Um, and so we did that, and we watched as the boat took off, and we had lunch. Or, I mean, then we had dinner. I don't think we did much else after that. We kind of just hung over. I think we went to the casino that night. And then the next day, we went to one of two stops. Uh, we went to a beach called Coco Cay, which is a private beach in the Bahamas for those that go on freedom of the seas, right? And this beach was just beautiful. It was fantastic. It was incredible. Um, we had a pool party that had like swim up bar in it. It was awesome. I loved every second of that pool party. And of course, it's a pool party with a swim up part. So what do? You drink. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We drank, of course. Um, and then we showered, went to dinner that night. Uh, and I think that was it for that night pretty much. We kinda just walked around the city, and then the next day, that was the stop number 2, but we didn't get off the cruise this time. This time, we stayed on all day, and we just hung out on the ship. And, at one point, it actually started raining on us, which kinda sucked. So, but we saw an area that was had like a roof over, so we just went underneath there, let the rain come down, whatever. Um, and that was a cool time. And then that night, we saw, uh, a play. We saw this ice skating play. Or ice skating play. It's like an ice skating show, I guess. Not a play, but like a show. And and like the final move that the guy did was he just he the guy in the dude was standing. They were just ice skating. All of a sudden, the guy grabs the chick's leg, takes her down, and just starts swinging her.
Oh dear God.
Oh god, it was holy shit. I'm watching, I'm like, yo, what the hell did I see? And somehow she did not smack her head on the ice. It was just he grabbed her leg, and he knew how to fall because he shot the right way. And then he just spun her. And at certain points, it looked like he's gonna bang her. He never did. It was insane. It's like, what the? Me and Dad looked at each other. We were like, yo, that was crazy.
Dude's about to freaking just yeet her off the freaking
Yeah,
boat.
that's what it looked like.
T-Rockets blasting off again.
Bruh, it's like it was almost like he was just swinging like a doll, like a rag doll. It was crazy. I was like, that's not safe. That's not safe, but it was somehow, some way. Um, and then I think that night we went to the casino on the cruise, and we just kind of played for it. I won. I walked out with like $170. So, man, that's good enough for me. Um, and then the next day, again, we stayed on a ship, but we stayed on the ship because that was kind of the day that we were coming back home. So it was like cruise kind of day, whatever that. And we hung out indoors. We played bingo, and then we played Disney trivia. And then we played some more bingo. And of course, there was booze involved in the bingo and the trivia. There's gotta be. Otherwise, it would be straight up boring.
Wait,
So,
how'd you do in the Disney trivia?
we I believe we only got one wrong.
I can't wait to tell you my story with Disney trivia on a cruise because it is something else.
Well, so the bingo. Oh, the first bingo game that we played, the guy came out and he's like, "Oh no, that's not good enough entrance. That's not good enough entrance." He goes back. All of a sudden, you hear, dun, 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 and that's his music. And of
Oh
course,
my God, it's John Cena.
nobody else really fucking reacted. They played a chuckle. but nobody else really reacted. Me, on the other hand, my time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is. My parents are sitting there like,
your natural reaction is like, use. You just tell the poor guy.
Theirs was like, just do this. Like, what can you do? What can you do?
Your natural reaction is just to boo whenever you hear that song.
No, see, I've never booed John Cena. I have never booed John Cena. I will say that. No, I guess I booed him when he was a heel in the early 2000s, but I was a kid, you know. Um, but ever since he's been a good guy, I haven't booed him. Let's just say, because I respect the guy so much. I can't do a guy respect that. And we played we played and in that we saw some more, but we saw another play. This wasn't an ice skating rink. This was just a regular show, and it was called Once Upon a Time. It had all the like fairy tale characters. It had Pinocchio. It had like Cinderella. And the cool thing about these plays was, for both of them, they played modern music. So at one point they played "If I Was a Rich Girl." So they played songs like that. I was just okay. I can understand that, And of course, I'm looking around and I'm looking, kind of bobbing my head because I like that song. My dad's kind of bobbing his head because he likes that song. So kind of really like the only one who's doing that. And, yeah, it was. And then that Friday, we had to be off the ship by like 9:30, right, in the morning.
Yeah.
Our flight didn't take off till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Right. So we get off the boat, we get out to like a shuttle with everybody, with like a whole bunch of other people. And the guy was like, "Who wants to go first?" And Mom and Dad are like, "Let everybody else go first. We'll take a little tour of Miami. Why not?" Right? Because that's where we were. We were in Miami. So we'll take a tour of Miami really quick. So we drop everybody else off and get to the airport ourselves. We were the last one because we had time, whatever. We got to the airport so early, we couldn't even check our bags in, which is ridiculous, right? So we went to lunch and we ate lunch at Chili's at the airport. It was like a Chili's too, and we had our bags with us, so that was lugging them. Finally, we get done eating, and we take the stuff to the person to check it in, whatever. Go through security, get to our gate, and we still have like 3 hours. What are we doing? Right, so we just sat there for 3 hours. It did nothing but sit there and watch as everybody else walks on. There was this chick, and she was high as shit. Oh man, and it wasn't like she was high like weed. No, this chick was on that heavy stuff, like ecstasy stuff. And you could tell she was, because the way she is talking, bro, she is talking so loud, you can hear her 3 or 4 gates past us, either which way.
Yeah.
That's how loud she was. And she had opinions about everything, and stories for every. It was just like, Finally, we got back home, and I mean, the ride was the plane was fine, whatever. I don't blame the iPad with me because all I need is this, my phone, and my earphones, and I don't need big fucking. I don't need to lug like a big ass iPad. You know what I mean? It's just. I just need that. And that was pretty much my cruise. You said you went on a cruise before the pandemic. What was that like?
So when I say pre-pandemic, I mean the first week of January in the year 2020.
Okay.
So we're talking very, very like right before the pandemic hadn't started yet, but it was, cooking.
Where'd you go?
I went to Mexico.
We're going on a cruise in January ourselves, and we're going to Mexico.
Yeah, we went to Cozumel.
And that's also where we're going. Was your cruise by chance called? Hold up a second. I can. So, was your cruise called? Hang on. What's the name of this cruise? Oh, I can't tell you. Was your cruise called Harmony of the Seas?
It might have been. It sounds familiar. It was something of the seas. I know it was Royal Caribbean, so it might have been Harmony of Seas.
Oh, ours is Western Caribbean Cruise.
Hmm.
And we're going from the 21st until the 28th, and we're going to like Cozumel. We're going to Mexico. Hang on a second. Let me tell you exactly where we're going. No. Like, hang on. Oh, I'll tell you in a second. So we are doing. Wait, this. Hang on a second. Pickleball. See, I don't think. We're going to Honduras. We're going to Puerto Cruz, Mexico. We're going to Cozumel. And I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's it. So there you go. And we take off from Galveston, Texas.
Hmm.
So anyway, sorry to interrupt.
So they had us like washing our hands and stuff, which made sense. We're on a cruise and it's during flu season.
Yeah.
Or at least we thought it was flu season, and we didn't know that it wasn't even flu season. It was going to be COVID season soon. But overall, the cruise was pretty fine. The highlight was probably Disney was probably doing trivia and doing Disney trivia.
Are you 21?
I am 25.
Oh wow. Okay. Make me feel old. Did you have a drink package with you?
I probably did, but I don't drink, so.
Oh, okay. Were you able to get like Coke and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, you probably had a drink package because for us, when we were on our cruise, we actually had to have special cups in order to get Coke and all that stuff. Actually, let me pull that out. I know I have. Where's the lid? There it is. So this is the cup we had to have. And the reason we had to have it is, I guess, there's some sort of a. There's like a magnet at the bottom here. So, like when you self-serve Coke, you just stick it under and it'll give it to you. If you don't have this cup you don't get cooked, I guess. Or I think that after drinks passed, the only drinks you can get were water, regular coffee, and a select few juices and tea. So anyway,
So during Disney trivia, they were like playing random songs at times, like you have to name this song, and I was doing good until they got into a really random Disney song, and then it turns out it was uh it was a startup from a song from Pocahontas,
uh-huh.
but a song from Pocahontas that's not even the original version. It's like the soundtrack version.
Oh,
So the moment I put two and two together and I realized that it's Pocahontas, I scream out, "Oh God, it's Pocahontas!" And the guy's like, "Yep." I'm like, "Oh,
we we had to do guess the movie this song came from,
yeah."
and the one that we missed, I believe it was it Aristocrat? I think it was the Aristocrats. Everybody, everybody, but they played a very random version of the song, so you couldn't tell, right? But I was proud of myself because one of the songs that they did was from Toy Story, and I remember the exact scene that the song came from. It was the scene. You've seen it, right?
Oh, the Toy Story is my generation.
Okay, there we go. It's the scene where Buzz is looking at the TV, realizing he's not
I will
real.
go. I won't
That
go
song,
sailing anymore.
right? So they played that song, and I could. They're sort of playing it, and it hit right here. And I'm looking at my mom and dad's face, and they're like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "Toy Story." And they're like, "Oh, okay, we'll take your word for it." And he was right. And we also had a Mary Poppins one, and I think it was supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Yeah, they had that song. They had the Lion King. Everybody got the Lion King. It's a fucking Lion King.
It would be pretty bad if you didn't get the line.
I know, especially when you got nice when
Where's the circle of life from? Bambi. No.
from Dumbo. So yeah, they did that, and yeah, we did okay. But anyway, continue.
So I lost. I lost Disney trivia by 3 questions
Oh,
because they tried to throw in a trick question. They were like, "Okay, name what is not a Disney movie," and they said Anastasia. And now this is right after Disney bought Fox,
right.
so I thought they was being really extra tricky. I was like, oh, I won't put down Anastasia. That's not a that technically counts now, I guess, since Disney owns it. He's like, Anastasia. I'm like, shit, damn it. What do you mean I want to make it's owned by Disney now. It counts, kind of.
I don't care if it's still owned by Disney. It still doesn't count as Disney.
It doesn't count as a Disney movie, but he was trying to question it like, it doesn't. What's not a Disney movie? It's like, oh well, it's owned. It's kind of in the realm. Everyone thought it was a Disney movie.
I mean, that's kind of like asking, which of these AEW stars wrestled in WWE? MJF, probably not wrestling. Which of these AEW stars was involved in WWE? MJF, Caster, or uh? Oh wait, I said which? What? Never mind.
Technically, MJF was involved in WWE for one.
Well, so is Max Caster though. He was one of Bobby Lashley's sisters, I believe.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, continue.
So my cruise was also during the NFL playoffs. So I got to watch. I think it was the Bills and the Chiefs in a bar. but I also got to see the end of the Tom Brady era
Mhm.
on TV. Just sitting there watching as the Titans pick him apart, and his career with the Patriots comes to an end.
My the one that we're going over in January, that one takes place um, on the same day actually as the Royal Rumble. So we'll be on the cruise when the Royal Rumble's happening. Because I think the Royal Rumble's on like the 27th.
Yeah, I know it's in Tampa this year.
I'm sorry.
I said I know it's in Tampa this year,
Yeah,
Tropicana Field.
it's in. I think it's on the 27th, and the 27th is also my dad's birthday. And we'll be on the cruise. Let me just
Be pretty cool if the cruise had a Royal Rumble show.
right. I'm not holding my breath on that one, but
I don't think they're legally allowed to.
I said 2023. I'm at 2024. Fuck. The 2023 Royal Rumble is the upcoming 37th annual Royal Rumble. 37th. That's it. Damn. Yep, it takes place on Saturday, January 27th, 2024. So there we go.
Live from the Thunderdome.
You think that's what it's like?
I mean, hey, that's where Tropicana Field where the Thunderdome was.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre has a decent chance of winning. That's the only time he ever won.
What's is 27th today where we have to leave or whatever?
It's probably a Saturday. They have shows on. They do pay-per-views on.
So we go with the 21st. So that's day 6. Yeah, Altsuri, Budgie. Oh, we'll be in Cozumel. We'll be in Cozumel. Okay. Oh, they have snorkeling? Dude, we gotta do that. Yo. Me and my dad, we went to Dick's Sporting Goods right before we left for our cruise from a couple of weeks ago. We went to Dick's. We got ourselves snorkeling gear. We never used it on the cruise. We never used it. So now I see we have a snorkel thing in Cozumel when we go in January. We've got to bring the gear and we've got to do it. Because snorkeling is awesome. Have you ever done snorkeling?
I have not.
What else did you do in Mexico?
We were supposed to go on a submarine thing, but not enough people did it, so they canceled it. So my experience of Cozumel, Mexico, was getting off the ship, looking at a few shops, finding out the submarine wasn't happening, and then getting right back on that ship. To be fair, the ship was pretty empty, so it was kind of nice to walk around and not be crowded at every spot.
It was probably empty because, I mean, like you said, it was war.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say the word because I'm not trying to, get whatever. But maybe that's why people were like, I'm going to risk it. And so they say that.
Hindsight 2020, looking back on how submarines have gone as of late, probably the better option.
Yeah, that whole situation was just tragic. I mean, that was sad. We both watched, switching gears, we both watched WWE Crown Jewel last night.
Yesterday. I guess it was early for you. Because earlier. It was 1 o'clock for me.
1 o'clock for me. So I tuned in right at the end of Seth versus Drew. Hang on a second. I tuned in right at the end of Seth versus Drew, just in time to see Seth win. And then backstage, I saw Drew have a thing with Rhea. Rhea's kind of, that happens. And I saw that, and I don't think I saw the next match, but the 8-1. What was that? Well, hang on,
So after the Seth match was the women's match.
Was the what?
Was the
Oh,
four-way women's match.
yeah, I saw that, and that there was nothing special about that match. I think they just did it just to have women on the show, but Rhea beats Nia Jax, Raquel Rodriguez, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark to retain the Women's World Championship. Why can't we just go back to calling it the Raw Women's or SmackDown or whatever?
It's the World Heavyweight Champion of SmackDown
Right.
Women's.
Well, no, SmackDown is the WWE Women's Championship. So Raw is the Women's World title, and SmackDown is the Women's title. So, anyway, after that match, Solo Sikoa beat John Cena. I think this might be John Cena's final show for a while. I think he's going back to Hollywood.
He can't. They're still on strike. He has nothing better. He's probably gonna be back on Friday.
Mm.
He has nothing. The actors are still on strike. He can probably take a few weeks off unless they're. He's probably gonna show up at Survivor Series. Let's be honest, as like a mystery.
That would be pretty cool, actually.
Everyone's expecting it to be Orton or Punk.
It's
Rapperoo, it's Cena.
all of a sudden, Logan Paul beat Rey Mysterio to become the U.S. champion.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I said, oh, goody.
Yeah, that's
Just
it's funny. I got a buddy named Jay. Frank and I have a friend named Jay, and he posted a clip today. Where is it? I can't find the clip for this. He posted a clip of Logan Paul where Ray was going for like a springboard, and the way that it looked, he was about to land on his neck, but Logan Paul actually caught him just in time and hit his power slam, so he saved Ray from breaking his neck. And my buddy Jay is like, he gets some points for that. And I was like, one. He gets 1 point for that.
Look, I don't like him as a person, but as an athlete and a competitor, he's not horrible. I mean, he is athletic as hell.
Fact.
He gets people to watch the show. He did save Rey Mysterio's career probably right there. So I thank him for that.
Yeah, I gave him a point for that.
Cole freaked out. Cole was freaking panicked. He was like, "Oh dear God, Logan Paul just saved him."
Yeah, I gave him a point. You know, that's good enough. A point, right?
Yeah.
He's like, I think my buddy Jay, because I was like, I'll even play. My buddy Jay goes, I think you're going to be argumentative for the sake of being argumentative. I'm like, okay, whatever, dude.
You know, the unfortunate part of him winning the title is that now SmackDown will only have 2 weekly champions on the show.
Mm-hmm.
The women's and the tag, because Logan Paul ain't doing weekly, and Roman Reigns will show up whenever the hell he feels like.
Aren't the Judgment Day the tag team champions?
Are they the tag team champions? Yes.
They don't really come on SmackDown that much. So
it's not going to be the women's title.
I know. Facts. At least he's there regularly, you know. And she has like a list of challengers. She's got, you know, Bianca. She's got Charlotte.
Oh yeah.
I know Charlotte. Ugh. Yeah, I know. I get it. But she's a challenger, you know. You take what you can get. Next match was Io Sky SmackDown Women's title. Io Sky beat Bianca Belair. Rhea. Kairi Sane. I can't talk for some reason. But Kairi Sane came in and saved Io Sky's title reign, basically.
The pirate princess is back.
Yeah, Pirate Princess is back, and she wants to. She's friends again with Io. You know,
Unfortunately, she got literally a zero reaction from that Saudi crowd, who didn't even know who the hell she was.
I think for both the men's matches, the crowd just wasn't really caring. Unfortunately.
But Bianca said that Saudi Arabia is like a second home to her. You want to fly Saudi Arabia Air. You want to be. She loves Saudi Arabia so much, but if she shows any part of her skin, she won't be loving Saudi Arabia so much anymore.
Yeah.
I love to wear my jumpsuit and not show any part of my skin.
I saw those commercials for the Saudi Airlines, and I'm like, this is bullshit. Stop lying to people.
Well, do you remember when they started letting women drive a few years ago, and they promoted that as a big step forward?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we let women drive. Oh, will you let them show their ankles next week? Is that going to be a big thing?
And I believe the main event was next, right? No,
Yep.
Cody Rhodes.
No.
I missed this match. So I missed Logan Paul defeating Ray. I missed Io and I missed Cody and Damien. But Cody Rhodes defeated Damien Priest a pinfall. I read what happened. Damien Priest did like the crossroads on Cody onto the announce table. I saw that. Did anybody expect Cody to win or to lose?
I don't think Cody's losing again for a while, unless it's a tag match.
Also, we did not talk about Sami Zayn stealing Damian Priest's Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yep, he's Mr. Money in the Bank now. Oh, I guess Senior Money in the Bank now.
I guess so. Where do you see that going? You think he's going to try and use it to cash in?
No, I don't think it'll go that far, but I think eventually Damien will cash in, and the only way he'll be able to do it, because Sami Zayn has been like, oh, the only chance in hell that, yeah, I'm not gonna let Judgment Day have all the power, because if Damien gets the world title, then Judgment Day basically has what Evolution had. Like they would actually have everything that Evolution would have, and almost more, minus the Intercontinental title. They'd have the women's, the tag, and then the world.
And NXT, and the NXT North American.
They'd be unstoppable.
Right. And then the main event, Roman Reigns defeating LA Knight. Yeah.
What a surprise. Yeah. Roman wins again. Yeah.
Hey, you know what Roman is?
What?
A dummy. Yeah.
Look, Roman's not going to lose the title until at least WrestleMania 40. Maybe, because someone just did point this out, that he is within a year of passing Hulk Hogan all time. So
no, I think the time is like Bruno.
Well, he would have to be a champion for at least another 2 WrestleManias to pass Bruno, I think. But to at least move into second place, he'd have to hold it until at least October of next year. And people are like, "Oh dear God, imagine!" I'm like, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. Don't do that. Don't.
Let Cody finish the story at WrestleMania 40.
Yeah, just the fucking
or the Royal Rumble.
Just get with. The story over at this year's WrestleMania, they want to prolong it. God knows.
Could you imagine Cody loses again at WrestleMania? It's like a little joke now. It's like whenever Cody's about to win, he just brings out another member of his family. Hold on.
Well, I mean, he has Buddy. Oh, you muted yourself there, bud. Hold on a second.
Yeah, just give me a second. I got to take care of something. I'll be right back. BRB.
Cool. God, dude, if Cody Rhodes loses again at WrestleMania and he's given a chance, God help us all. You know what I mean? Because then, at that point, Cody got to just pack it up and just go home. Because he couldn't do it once, he couldn't do it twice. And they say that 3 times the charm, but Cody ain't getting any younger either. You know what I mean? And I don't. You know, I don't. I don't know. But if you're new to this channel, do us a favor, hit the subscribe button, become a bro with the Retro Bros. As you can see, I'm not with my typical co-host Frank. He's taking care of family, so I'm taking care of the YouTube channel as best as I can. Apologize for the lack of posts as of late. Trying to get back in the groove of things. Uh, I know I said I was going to blog on my cruise. I made one video and I never uploaded it for whatever reason. So I apologize. I do plan on blogging the next cruise I'm going on in January. I do plan on it. So that's that is something. Also, video game streams are going to be coming back as well. So
Okay, I'm back.
anyway, like I was just saying, bro, if Cody can't get the job done in WrestleMania 40, might as well pack it.
Yeah, because it's like supposed to be like the Rocky story.
Oh, you're frozen.
Yeah, what's called? I was ordering. Just trying to order dinner, so I might be a little. I'm trying to order dinner, so I might be a little frozen for a second.
Oh, I got you. But yeah, if you can't get the job done, pack it up because you're younger.
Well, I think it's supposed to be like the Rocky story. That's what they're trying to go with this year.
How would you feel when you finally won?
When Cody wins, because I'm planning on going to WrestleMania 40 this year.
Nice.
It'll be like either my 9th or 8th WrestleMania. I want Cody to win.
You've gone to 8 WrestleManias?
I have been to either 8 or 9. I have bought tickets for at least 8.
Oh wow!
Because I was going to go to the one in 2020, but then COVID. I still got a ticket for that though.
Somebody asked me if I ever plan to go to WrestleMania. I would love to, but the problem with that is the way my ears are set up. I have very sensitive ears, unfortunately, and so because I have sensitive ears, fireworks, loud noises in general, they just cut it for me. And I think Tro is frozen up again. Yep, he's frozen up again. He said he was ordering food or something like that. So
yeah,
there we go.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Still trying to order. Just give me a second. I'm still working on it.
What are you ordering from?
I'm ordering Domino's.
There you go.
For delivery.
My parents went to Costco today. They took my nephews to Costco. That's why I have to house myself for a little bit. It's quiet. And they went to Costco with my nephews to get lunch. Because at Costco, you can get pizza and a drink for like $2. So
you know what the best WrestleMania I've been to, at least fan experience wise, was?
Which is that?
It was the 2021. It was the COVID one, the post COVID one. It was WrestleMania 37.
Mm.
And the best part of it was that there.
Oh, froze up again. Bear with us, folks.
I got frozen again.
Yeah, what were you saying?
I said it was WrestleMania 37.
Yeah.
And the best part was that there wasn't a lot of people around. So because I had like cardboard cutout people right next to me.
Oh, nice.
So that was also the WrestleMania where, for the first time ever, it stormed.
Yeah.
So we all ran inside after Vince McMahon brought all the superstars out to be like, "Welcome back, folks."
Yeah. Yeah.
And then and immediately we heard there is lightning in the area.
Oh,
Please seek shelter.
please seek shelter. Get your ass inside.
And then after the storm left, I was like, "Are the cardboard people okay?
They're
These are the best two people I've ever sat next to in my life. They don't.
so quiet.
They're quiet. They give me leg room."
You know, when we were on our cruise, we actually almost went right into a hurricane,
Ooh.
and so the waters were a little bit choppy, and we were able to. Fortunately, we didn't get caught up in that. They were able to like stop the cruise in time, and that would have been crazy though.
Yeah.
So, um, anyway, that was Roman Reigns going. Uh, I think we covered that, and yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that. I mean, Roman's going to be champ for as long as he wants to be champ, I guess.
So
Not to
here's
be.
the thing. There was still talks about possibly getting The Rock in for WrestleMania, off chance at this point. But the theory is, if Roman and The Rock are doing it at WrestleMania, you would have Cody win the title at the Royal Rumble, because we don't need Rock versus Roman for the title. It doesn't need the title. It's a big enough match. It
Yeah,
sells itself, the title, and then it would become too obvious. Like, of course, The Rock's not going to win the title.
but see,
But
I've had this idea, and it got shot down by my friends, so I want to hear your opinion. My idea is night one of WrestleMania 40, Roman loses the championship to Cody Rhodes, right? Because we could do this thing like Rock comes down and distracts Roman or whatever, and Cody off the distraction wins the belt. And that actually is storytelling too, because last year Solo distracted Cody, and Roman was able to get something off that distraction. So WrestleMania 40 this year have a beacon of vice versa. And then night two, Roman gets his revenge and beats The Rock. And people are like, you can't have Roman lose one night and then have him come back the next night, blah, blah, blah. Like,
my problem isn't even that he would lose night one. Given that, it's that Cody would need the help from The Rock. I mean, this year at WrestleMania, when it was Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens helping him,
yeah,
it made sense, because those were the two people who Roman has wronged the most. It would have been like a hell yeah, let's go. But if it's just The Rock, like, ooh, I'm The Rock, eyeball raise, ooh, fruity tooty, booty, you suck, Roman. Here's some of my here's some of my nursery rhymes that I didn't use on Cena that I'll use on you. Hickory dickory dock, you suck, Roman. Ha ha. You are the tribal chief of what? Nothing. Ha ha. I am The Rock. Believe whatever I say.
You don't like The Rock, how true.
It's not that I don't like The Rock. I find him entertaining. It's just his promos against Cena and Punk were pretty shitty. We had Punk saying, "You're just too small to fight. You're too small to box with God," and Rock's like, "You suck. Haha. Let's go. I'm The Rock. You're a fruity. You are a kung pao bitch. Haha. Look at how smart I am."
Cookie puss. You remember he called Cena Cookie Puss when he kept the crowd saying Cookie Puss?
Because he knows that he has the crowd in the palm of his hands. Like, in 10 minutes, this crowd will chant Cookie Puss, Cookie Puss.
And of course, Fred did it.
Yeah, because fell right into the palm of his hands.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this podcast. I want to thank Tro for joining me. Like I said earlier, he was offering his pizza. If you're new to this channel, like the video, hit the subscribe button, become a bro like Tro, and until next time, I'm CJ. He is Tro. I hope Frank will be back next year with us. Tro and I will be back later this week as well to review Royal Rumble 2007.
How fitting, given how we had Solo versus Cena.
There we go.
Solo got revenge.
We'll get to that. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, we'll see you later, folks. Thanks for joining us.